Hello there, this is Elena with your full moon in Leo reading for February 16th, 2022. Thank you to my Ko-fi supporters for your generosity that enables me to present these lunation forecasts and readings as well as the weekly forecasts. This is going to be a big full moon. I mean, literally, but also just, I think about it at 28 degrees there. Pretty close to the degree of Regulus. I think about, the sun is going to be there at, obviously 28 Aquarius. So really just a big, full moons are always a culmination of some kind. But I think this in particular, whatever house, the sun has been transiting, currently where Aquarius is for you, it's really going to be interesting seeing how whatever you've been doing there gets kind of highlighted, reflected. I always think about like the full moon providing this like kind of perfect way for that light to refract off the moon and really just illustrate something like in its fullness, kind of like causing like a hologram to display. So let's see what kind of, what can we expect maybe to come up and to culminate at this full moon, or the effects that it's going to have, because it's not everything just happens at the full moon and then it's done. You've got the fireworks that go off, but then you have to clean up everything from where the fireworks were, and then the smoke has to dissipate and everything. So what kind of changes can we look at that are going to be affected this week by this full moon? So let's see. So we've got Saturn in Sagittarius in the 8th house. So, something to do here with our partnerships and with our commitments to other people, especially our commitments based on like our ideals, which is something that I think about with Saturn in Sagittarius, is, having a really strong sense of like what you believe is right and wrong. Because I think about like Jupiter is like the law, but that Saturn is like justice, and how it's actually kind of carried out, or instituted on like a larger structural scale. So this is about, our partnerships based on our ideals with other people, that, something about that is going to come up at this full moon, that maybe something that you've been working on with other people, something that you feel really passionate about. I definitely think about passion when I think about Sagittarius. Something that you're passionate about, that you've been working on with other people, trying to make a reality, right? Having that strengthened, I think, and having the fruits of that partnership be illuminated by the sun here. Because you've got the moon in Leo would be making a trine, right, by whole signs at least to the Saturn, the support of fire energy. So, this could also be like a further kind of injection of energy into these partnerships. Maybe you've been feeling like, it's been flagging a little bit. But, with the square from Jupiter and Pisces, with a strong Jupiter ruling this Saturn, you're looking at, there are a lot of really good opportunities to make some concrete gains currently. And especially I think with everything that's going to be coming into Pisces and getting a direct dose of that, possibility energy from Jupiter directly. So, I would say that, look at your commitments with other people and see, what you're ready to share, maybe, if not with others, then at least within yourselves. This could also be illuminating a new level of depth in those commitments that you have. So, however it ends up panning out for you, I hope that you have a good full moon. I know that the energy can be a little overwhelming sometimes. And it is always interesting having these Leo full moons with the ruler, in detriment in Aquarius. You've got the sun all the way over there, right? And so it's interesting seeing the kind of stuff that, really does become illuminated about ourselves, and I think about our ideas about ourselves. Because Sun in Aquarius is decentralized, I guess I would say. So it can help us look at the differences, I suppose, between a very, very strong solar identity focused on the self, and an identity that's perhaps focused more on the other, or how one is perceived by the other. So yeah, so that is your full moon in Leo reading for this week. I hope that you take care during this full moon, and thank you again for checking out my channel, for supporting me on Ko-fi, and for just letting me know, how these readings resonate for you, how you find them applicable. I really like hearing your feedback. So, yeah, thanks again for checking out this reading, and take care.